Hi.
Hello.
Hello. First, thank you very much for taking the time. And what can you tell me? What company are you working for?
I actually own a marketing company for restaurants called lunchclick.com.
Oh, that's good. And what's your responsibility?
Well, as the owner, I have from operations to marketing to, even the sale. So to restaurants, we have to get our name out there and let people know about us from the business side as well as the consumer side.
So, what interests you about it?
What interests me? Well, it's great. Usually, my previous jobs, I've been selling things to the consumer that isn't a necessity. Now it's where both the consumer and the client benefit. So the restaurants, we bring them business, while the users just get to have lunch with their friends. So for the user, we make lunch easy by instead of having to make a phone call, sending a whole bunch of text messages, they simply just log onto our system, put in what time. We eliminate the search of looking for friends to go out to eat with. While at the same time, we just bring business to the restaurant. So it's good to be a part of something that makes lunch easy and makes people have someone to go to lunch with on a regular basis, as well as bringing the restaurant business. So it's rewarding that way.
Okay, so you mean, you said about the customers. So do you think customers will get used to it because it's a new way?
Right. Well, luckily we didn't invent social networking, so social networking is not new. People know how to go online and be connected with their friends. At the same time, we're not introducing lunchtime. We're just giving people another tool to go to lunch with. So instead of calling your friends, hey, when are you free for lunch? Are you hungry? They just simply log on, and our system does the search for them. So it'll catch on really, really fast, just because social networking everyone's familiar with. So which is great.
Okay, so you said about the social networking, but how do you advertise your social networking, the relationships?
Right. Well, like I was saying before, is that we didn't invent it, so everyone's already been found. So when a user logs onto our website, lunchclick.com, they simply import contacts from all the other social networks. So if you registered on our website, you would be able to import all your Facebook contacts. So you could do Facebook, MySpace, or any email contacts. So it just draws over all those connections to our website.
Okay, so what is do you think the biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge? I would say, because the market's so big, you never really get to looking at the restaurant industry as to how big it is until you actually get out there and you're walking through into all these restaurants trying to sell your product. And everyone's caught into the routine of going to the same one or two places to eat. When you actually get out there, you'll see next to those one or two places are 10 places. So it's like realizing how big the market is, at the same time marketing the company as a whole to the user is both of those are a really big challenge.
So how do you handle them?
How do we handle them? Well, I guess one step at a time. We have to be. The goal of our company is to have enough restaurants, because we don't want people to be stuck in the trends of going to Chili's every single day. So we have to be, concentrated in one city. So if a user uses a service, they'll be able to go to a lot of different restaurants. So every single day. So we have to be concentrated in the cities that we're available in. While at the same time we have to have a user base so the restaurant receives the business. So we handle it by, um, just getting word out to as many restaurants, getting as many meetings as we can, and getting the material in front of the decision maker. As far as the users, we have promotional parties in each city. So in Frisco, we have one at Loft 610 coming up in March, which, the dynamics of social networking, once that group gets excited about it, with our contacts imported, they're able to go in and import all of their friends, and it grows that way. So social networking is viral, so marketing to the user isn't as much of a concern as getting word out to the restaurants. So, but we're handling both sides pretty efficiently. So.
So, so right now, what is the biggest accomplishment, do you think,
Biggest accomplishment,
right now?
I guess the whole development from inception is, we've come a long way. Like, a lot of things have changed as far as the initial concept was just finding someone to eat lunch with, and then we went even further and said an easy way to find friends to eat lunch with. And so by doing that, we made our market, the people who would be willing to use the service, that, like, we grew, like, by changing from, potential to eating with a stranger to just eating with friends and friends' friends. So, that made us gear more towards an open market, I guess you could say, for the user. And on top of that, we implemented a rewards program. So it's like a frequent diner card. Every single time someone uses our service, they're able to earn points, which are rewards. So the user benefits, I would say, are the biggest accomplishment as far as the company itself goes.